Yeah, you can. Bruh. Testing. Hey, yo, YouTube's bargain. Can you guys see me? Confirmation. I need some confirmation, mate. Yo, what's up then? What's going on? Looking fresh. Yo, Frank, you're back to do some revision, yeah? Angel, what's up? Amina, what's up? CFK, yo. Hamza, yo. Monkey Pickle Pants, what's up, dude? Rayan, why didn't I go bold? Because everyone had to get A star, innit? Although my students did do very well. They did do very well. I told you guys about my student. Oh no, I didn't tell you guys about my student, Katilia. Did you guys hear about my student? Who's 10 years old? Yo, Mazal, what you saying? Rajan, what's up? What's up, Mabin? Saw in the news. Hey, yo, guys, I taught a 10-year-old to get an A star in maths. That's crazy. What a legend, man. What a legend. Bro's onto some good things. 10 years old is wild, isn't it? Wild. At least you guys then believe that I'm teaching the correct things, isn't it? That's all that matters. What's up, Harriet? Fikiyomi, what's up? So today, Mike, we're gonna do something probably a bit newer to you guys because I've been showing you guys a bit of like more extended GCSE content. Now we're gonna move into a bit more of the year 12 type stuff. Thanks, Aria. And it's known as the discriminant, but it's based on stuff you guys already know. Yeah, so the discriminant of a quadratic. So go and celebrate with Wagamama. Wagamama is dead. Who eats Wagamama still? Guys, come on, man. Wagamamas is dead. So, question to you guys is, how many distinct real roots do each of the following quadratics have? So, first thing we need to do with part A, guys, to find out how many roots it has is to do what? What would be something we could do? Trust me, Isaias. Nah, Wagamama is dead. Yes, Taj, what are you saying? Sam, what's up? I mean, a solve by factorizing, Lydia. Good. So, can you guys factorize that for me? What does it become? Michael, factorize. Matthew, factorize. Do it, Mike. You guys need to show me how to do it. Lydia got x minus 6 squared. Uma got the same, so it looks like we're getting the same, right? So x minus 6, x minus 6. So what are the solutions then? So if you do get x minus 6 squared, so Taj, yes, which is? So you get x minus 6 squared, Hamza, yes, 6. So here, we would say this has one distinct real root. Yeah. Now we say distinct because technically speaking, it has two roots. It's just both of them are 6. By definition, a quadratic has to have two roots. It's just they're two of the same. Yeah. So that's why we say distinct. All right. Now in part B, what should we do in that one to find the roots? Any ideas? Quadratic formula? Yeah, I think here would probably be a good idea to do the quadratic formula, right? So x is negative b, so the coefficient of x there is 1, so negative 1 plus or minus root b squared minus 4ac. Okay, all over 2a. Now, if you guys remember from GCSE, I taught you guys what you should always do when doing the quadratic formula. What do I always tell you guys to type in first when doing the quadratic formula? Inside the root, good. Now when you guys type in what's inside the root, what do you get? When you type in what's inside the root. Faria, yes, a minus what? What's up, Kiki? Kiki, you should be coming to the year 13 streams, no? So I've got minus 11. Okay. And the bill. All over 2. Now, what can you tell me about that? If you were to then going to go and type in the whole thing, what would happen? Yo, Ishan. What's going to happen when you type in that whole thing? Wait, but Kiki, you're going into year 13, no? Or am I just bugging? So you're going to get an error. Yeah? So you're going to get an error, because you can't root negatives. So here we would say no real roots. If you do further maths, you can do this, yeah, but that's something else. Now part C, let's do the same thing. Let's do it with the quadratic formula, yeah? Yeah, so Kiki, you probably said that you were in year 12. Then there was maybe a bit of confusion, but you're going into year 13, so you want the stream that was before this at 11, yeah? On a Monday and a Wednesday. Yo, Harry, what are you saying, dude? How was your exams? So here, guys, x is minus b, so b is minus 2, plus or minus b squared, so it'll be minus 2 squared, minus 4 ac. Now, when you type in what's inside that root, what do you get? Nice, Harry. My guy. Root 20. So it looks like Lydia and Isaias have got 20. Root 20. Wait, some of you getting 8. I think some of you may be missing out some negatives. Oh, wait. Wait, where are you getting 20 from? 2 squared is 4 plus 4. 8, yeah. 8. Where are you guys getting 20 from? Hey, you're brave. 8. 8 seems more reasonable. Yeah. Okay, cool. Then when you type in that whole thing, you should get 1 plus. I was gonna say. So you should get 1 plus or minus root 2. Just double check that. My calc is bugging. Yeah, but the fact that you and Lydia said it at the same time is kind of crazy. You guys streaming together or something. Now, what is this? How would you describe that? How many distinct real roots for something like this? Two. Yeah, so here has 2 distinct real roots. Okay? Very important. Now, in terms of the way we compute these things, these are going to have real significance in terms of the root. Yeah? So check this out. Now, calculate the discriminant for the quadratics in the previous slide. Now, guys, we have this word known as the discriminant. It's a very important word when we deal with quadratics. Now, the discriminant of a quadratic is b squared minus 4ac. Now, where do you see b squared minus 4ac? Where have you seen that before? It's what's inside the root. Yeah, it's what's inside the quadratic formula. So you have x is minus b plus or minus root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, right? So the discriminant is what's inside. Now we actually calculated it for part B and C, didn't we? So for part B, was it minus 11? So b squared minus 4ac, let's now write it down explicitly. So we have 1. So we actually don't need the rest of the quadratic formula. It's minus 11, right? Yeah. And for part C, I think it was 8. So we have minus 2 squared minus 4 AC, which was 8. Let's do it for the first one. Can you guys in the chat compute the discriminant for part A? That one we didn't do because you said that you said it could be factorized. Jad, we haven't got there yet. I've just told you what the discriminant is, not what it's used for. It's just a definition right now. Lydia got 0, guys. Rayan, Nabil, Michael, all getting 0. So b squared minus 4ac, here we have minus 12 squared minus 4ac is 0. Now let's see if you guys can see some kind of general rule here. Now 0 had 1 real root. Minus 11 had 0 real roots. And this one had 2 real roots. Can you see any kind of pattern here with b squared minus 4ac? Because you're thinking about how it relates to the quadratic formula, right? If negative means no real roots, good, Taj. So guys, if this b squared minus 4ac is negative, it means you're going to end up rooting a negative, which is not possible in the real plane, right? So if you have a negative, you are always going to have 0 real roots. And as you guys are saying now, if it's positive, it means you can root it, but we know rooting gives you plus or minus. So there's going to be 2 real roots. Then if it's 0, when you root 0, that's just 0. So that will always generate 1 real root. And this, guys, is what we use the discriminant for. The discriminant, yeah, we're kind of extending knowledge from GCSE. Yeah, so the discriminant, you can think of it as describes. So discriminant describes, I mean, that's not the right spelling for describe, but you could think of it like that. It describes how many roots a quadratic will have, yeah, in the real plane. So the discriminant tells you how many roots a quadratic will have in the real plane, yeah? Okay, which is what this is about. Yeah, I've summarized it for you. So, let me remove my thing. What have we got? And it's also important in terms of how the quadratic looks, right? So if we're finding the roots of a quadratic in the form ax squared plus bx plus c, then we can determine how many roots it has by using the discriminant. So if the discriminant is positive, like you guys said, then we have 2 distinct real roots. If it's equal to 0, then we have 1 distinct real root. Now another way you could say this, guys, so we could say 2 of the same root or equal roots. Yeah, remember we had x is 6, there was x is 6 and x is 6. Sometimes, guys, you have to look out for this. They might say that the x-axis is a tangent. Yeah, so maybe you want to underline that. It's a key word. So they love using the distinct real roots that equal 0, the 1 distinct real root, because you're then just solving an equation, right? Then b squared minus 4ac is less than 0. We have no real roots. Here it's important to mention no real roots, because if we're working with complex numbers in further maths, there are still solutions. It's just we're working in a different dimension. Okay, here's a note. If they say that it only has real roots, then it could be 1 or 2, yeah? b squared minus 4ac is bigger than or equal to 0. That's these two combined. Because if we're saying it has real roots, we're just saying it has roots. Yeah, we're just saying it crosses the x-axis. So it could be bigger than or equal to 0. Yeah? Distinct Mazda just means different. Real just means on the number line. So for example here, guys, if a quadratic has 2 distinct real roots, you can see it crosses the x-axis twice. If it has 1 distinct real root, it crosses the x-axis once. So can you see here, the quadratic is a tangent, right? Remember I said the x-axis is a tangent? Yeah, guys, what does it mean by a tangent? What does it mean that the x-axis is a tangent? We obviously did that stuff with circle theorems. We do a lot of tangent stuff when we do straight lines again. But what do we mean by tangent? Touches the curve CFK at 1 point, Rashid, good. So that's what it means. It crosses the curve at 1 point, or meets at 1 point, touches at 1 point, anything like that. So as long as there's only one intersection point, yes, there can only be one intersection point. Isaias, the perpendicular was to do with circles. So tangent meets a radius at 90 degrees, but that's specific to circles. We do circles in year 12 as well. So keep that in mind. We will use that property then. Then there's no real roots, guys. It just means that the quadratic doesn't cross the x-axis. Just as a reminder, how do we find this point if I give you the quadratic? How do we find that point there that I've just put a cross on? What do we use? Rajan, good. Completing the square. Yes, nice, guys. So we did lots of practice with completing the square. Completing the square is the most powerful tool to us with quadratics for sure. All right, nice one. So let's make sure we know how to compute the discriminant, and then you can tell me how many roots it has. So first of all, guys, using your calculator, can you tell me what the value of the discriminant is here? I'll write down after, but we need to just get familiar with calculating the discriminant and knowing how many roots it tells us. So you can just use your calculator here. Lydia got -7, Nabil -7, cool. So b squared minus 4a, coefficient of x squared is 1, c. So that's 9 minus 16 minus 7. Now -7, how many real roots does it have then? If it's negative, how many real roots do we have? None. Good, it's negative. So what we say is we say less than 0, therefore no real roots. Okay, nice. All right, can you guys do the same thing with part B? And then can you tell me how many roots would it have? Can you guys do the same thing? But now I want you to tell me how many roots it would have as well. Okay, so you're saying 12. How many roots would it have then? 2, CFK says. So we have -4 squared, so you have to put in a bracket, minus 4ac. So this would be 16 minus 4, yeah, 12, yeah. Bigger than 0, therefore 2. Here I still like to say distinct, so you guys can say it informally, but when we write it down, let's say it properly. So 2 distinct real roots. Distinct meaning that they're different. All right, sweet. All right, what about part C? Zero, so 1 root. All right, let's see. So -4 squared minus 4ac. That becomes 16 minus 16, yeah, 0. So you don't need to say anything there apart from, therefore, 1 distinct. I mean, you don't even need to say distinct, just 1 real root. That's fine. Because if there's one thing, how can it be distinct, right? It's just one thing. So really, it's only with 2 that we need to say distinct. All right, now, part D. What are we getting with part D? Video 60. Michael, Zainab, freaky. Okay, -6 squared minus 4ac. Okay, I'm trusting all you guys getting 60, so we're going to say bigger than 0, therefore 2 distinct real roots. Nice. E. What are we saying part E? Lydia -7. Zakia, what you saying? Dude, Lun Gang for life. Let's go. Fikiyomi got 28. Zainab -47. Sam, Lun Gang, let's go. Well, does that say SA marriage or Sam marriage? -47. It's between minus. So here, guys, we have to be careful. So the A term is this. Sam marriage. Oh, okay. Bit of a, but it should be double M, no? You got B here, and your C term is here. So B squared, 1 squared, minus 4, A is minus 3, and C is minus 4. So just be careful with the order here. Yeah? Alright, what's that? 1 minus, the triple negative becomes minus 48, say a minus 47. Which is less than 0, therefore no real roots. The final one, guys, what are we getting with that? Not sure what happened to Sandra. No, Sandra was doing foundation maths, so they moved class. 4? Or minus 4? Two distinct. Ishan, you fell asleep. Dude, it's 1:30, man. What is this? So, b squared. Now, the interesting thing about this, guys, is there's no b term. There's no coefficient of x. There is no x, so b is 0. Minus 4. A, the coefficient of x squared, guys, is minus 1. And C is plus 1. You woke up at 1:05. Dude, what were you doing up until that time? What, you went to sleep at like 4 in the morning or something? Okay, so, Amina, just double check the double negative here, right? So 0 is just 0, we can ignore that. But with that double negative, it actually becomes quattro. Yeah? Yo, Daisy, what's up? I'll see you in a couple of hours for Key Stage 3 class. Bigger than 0, therefore, what are we saying? Two distinct real roots, yeah. Of course, Mariam. All the Key Stage 3 students want to come early. That's funny. Okay, so now you guys are familiar with how to compute the discriminant. Yeah? So now let's start applying it to some real year 12 questions. Something like this. Very, very common at year 12. Given that this equation has equal roots, find the possible values of k. So you can see it's a quadratic, x squared, x, and then just numbers. Now, if I'm telling you this quadratic has equal roots, what's true? Ishan, are you sure you're still in sleepyhead mode? Alright, sleepyhead. Anime, yes, you can. 1 root, Freaky, what does that mean? Lydia, what equals 0? It's all good, Sam. More maths is better. So the discriminant is 0, good. So guys, in anything in A-level maths, the first thing we do is when we see equal roots, we state b squared minus 4ac equals 0. This is going to give us a mark, because then you're identifying that the discriminant, because you have 3 choices, right? So you're going to get a mark for saying equals 0 being the correct thing. Now, look at the equation, guys. What is your b term? What is your b term? Nice, minus 4. Yeah, so the coefficient of x is minus 4 squared, minus 4a. So guys, what's the a term in this case? What is your a term? Matty went with k. Zainab, k. Nice, guys. So that is the coefficient of x squared, k. And then, what is your c term? I'm going to try and color code these things for you guys. So you guys have to be careful here. Be careful. Yes, it's the whole thing. So it's not just 8, guys. So 8 is obviously a number, but 3k is also part of the constant term. Because remember, k is a number. K is a constant. So 8 minus 3k is just a number. It's just we don't know what k is yet. That's your c term that we're going to put in here. Okay? And that equals 0. And we need to solve that. Yeah? So minus 4 squared is 16. I usually like writing this a bit nicer. So minus 4k bracket 8 minus 3k is 0. What do you guys recommend we do here? What do you mean, Hussein? This is going into year 12 maths. Expand. Now, I would actually do something before you expand. Can any of you guys see what that is? There's actually something I would do first before I expand. So Maya, with the minus 16, you could do that if there was no k on the outside of the bracket. Yeah, Jawahir, good. You can divide by 4 first. Yeah, guys, can you see the 16 and the 4k? Let's make that simpler first. Yeah, so we have 16 over 4, which is 4. This cancels, and it's just a much nicer problem to deal with, right? Remember, this is all one term, so we only need to divide that coefficient by 4. Now we can expand it. So we got 4 minus 8k plus 3k squared is 0. Let's write it the other way around. Okay. We need to factorize this. I'm going to show you guys how we would start doing this at A level. I obviously showed you guys how we factorize. Yeah, we did that, right? So let's pretend like we are going to factorize. So everyone get your calculator up. Now, regardless of what it looks like, it should be very similar. So, Banesi. Banesi. So I want you to go menu. Now, for me, I have to press this button that has the A on it. But essentially, if you go down, guys, you want to find this one, equation/function. Yeah, so for me, that's the button with A on it. But once you're hovering over it, you can just press equals. Yeah. Now, once you do that, it will ask you simultaneous equations or polynomial. You go number 2, polynomial. It will then tell you polynomial degree. Degree just meaning what's the largest power of your polynomial. In this case, it's 2. Then you just type in your quadratic. You got 3. Then you're going to do minus 8. And then you're going to do 4. Yeah, so you input those, you press equals, and you see it tells you the solution. So you've got k is 2, which is one of our solutions. And if you press equals again, you got 2/3. Yeah. Now, the question is, so guys, they're putting, Ishan and Arya are putting the calculators you need for A level. If you don't have it, you need to buy it. This wouldn't be sufficient, guys. You need to fit in the brackets. Now, if k is 2 was the solution, what must have gone in the bracket? So you're kind of working backwards here. What must have been inside the bracket for you to have got the answer of k equals 2? CFK, nice. Michael, good. Nice, guys. So k minus 2. Yeah. Now, the way to kind of think about it in your head is you're rearranging for 0. So if you move that 2 over, it would say k minus 2 is 0, which is why what's in that bracket is k minus 2. So you're always rearranging for 0. So what would this bracket have been? Now, you can't have any fractions, so you're going to have to times through by 3 first. What would it have become? Lydia, nice. CFK, good. Nice, guys. So, pre-show is public. So here, what you're doing, when you rearrange for 0, well done, you lot, is you're going to times through by 3. It would become 3k is 2. Then you move the 2 over, so 3k minus 2. Okay? Now, you guys will get very used to that. The calculator will do all quadratics for you. Yeah? And that's it. Now, what we just did is something known as factor theorem. I don't know if you guys have heard of that before, but we'll study that a bit more at year 12. It's a very cool concept, and it's actually pretty easy. But yeah, I'll do more formal factor theorem with you guys if you decide to join me in year 12, mate. Oh, you did in GCSE further maths. Nice. So then those of you who did GCSE further maths will do this stuff. Quite simple then. All right, so check this out, mate. Check this out. Given that this equation has 2 distinct real roots, show that k squared minus 30k plus 189 is greater than 0. All right, guys, so what would we do first? We have this equation. What would you do first, mate? Expand. Uma, I like that. Yeah, make it into the form of a quadratic. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So let's expand 3x squared plus 15x is kx minus 3. Then what? CFK, that's where we deal with fractions, right? Algebraic fractions. Hey, yo, Mario, what is this? You're violating. Move it all to the left. So you got 3x squared plus 15x minus kx plus 3 is 0. Then what? Now you can factorize Ishan, but it's not that necessary here. Now we look at the discriminant. Yeah, Java here, not everything's divisible by 3, right? Because that kx. If that kx wasn't there, then yeah, we could divide by 3. But here we just go straight to the discriminant. Yeah? So, b squared minus 4ac is what in this case? So I said it has 2 distinct real roots. So, what has to be true? Ishan, you combine the x terms by factorizing. By writing those x's in one place with a bracket, you factorized out the x. As in, it's correct. It's just you don't have to do that. Okay, so greater than 0. Yes. Now, just observing this, guys, by reading it, what is the b term here? What is b? Just be careful, read it properly. Amina, good. So guys, don't forget, there's 2 x terms here. There is the 15 and minus k. Ishan, I do the same when doing vectors for sure. So that's b. So you have 15 minus k squared minus 4. What's the a term? Can you guys tell me a and c? Or is say a equals c equals? Well, actually, it might even be very easy to say. What's going on here, mate? Yeah, they're both 3, isn't it? So it's just 3 times 3. Cool. All right. Can you guys expand this? What does that give you? Should be a reasonably simple expansion. Michael, it's looking good for you, my friend. Nabil looks like got the same. So 15 squared is 225. 15 times minus k is minus 15k. Then we duplicate that, minus 30k. Then we have k squared. Then what is that? 9 times 4, 36. So minus 36. So we got what? K squared minus 30k. What's 225 minus 36? It's like minus 289 or something. No. Oh. Fair play, mate. Fair play to Aaron Hunt, mate. He went from playing at something to Wayne Rooney. Well, so what do we do next? Proper sound geezer. Solved? How? Pro class with Wayne. Yeah, this is all part A. Yes, Umar, good. We should go straight to the calculator to help us factorize this. So if you're still on this screen, yeah, you just press AC and change it. So we got 1 minus 30 189. Okay, 21. So guys, what must one of the brackets have been then? If I'm getting 21 as a solution. Maybe one day, Arya. Ishan, you can't do too much in the calculator. I'm showing you what you're supposed to show. Yeah? Okay, good. So k minus 21. And the other root is 9. So guys, what must the bracket have been then? We get 9. K minus 9, good. Now to avoid making any mistakes, what should we be doing now? So once we've done this factorizing, what should we be doing now to avoid any mistakes? Because A-level students still do it, guys. Year 13 students still make this mistake. They don't get the right inequalities. I've never played that game, monkey. Put into the equation, Ishan, good, draw a quad. So guys, just draw a quick quadratic. So you have 9 and 21. There it is. Now, can you guys tell me the answer, given the fact that I want bigger than 0? What is my solution? Oh, wait. Oh, I've done this is part B. Okay, I see. I can't remember who said it, but yeah. This is actually part B now. So it's not between Ishan, because we want bigger than 0. Yes, Harlem, I recommend. Everything I show you guys is recommended by me to so you don't make mistakes in the exam. Okay, good. So here is a disjointed solution. Bigger than 0 is when is the quadratic above the x-axis. You want all of these x values, so k is bigger than 21, not equal to. Then all of these solutions of k being less than 9, yeah? And that's it. So part A would be about 4 marks in the exam, and part B probably about 3. Because you still have to factorize and get the correct solution. Or maybe 2. Maybe 2. Part A could still be worth up to 5. I would give it 4 personally, just because I'm a bit more strict, yeah? Alright, mate, alright. Alright, guys. So check this question out, guys. The line with equation y equals 4x plus 1 meets the curve with that equation at one point. Given that k is positive, find the value of k. Alright, mate, what are we doing first, mate? How are we solving this equation? Light work, is it? Light work, mate, light work. What does it mean it meets that curve at one point? Nice, Harlem. We make them equal to each other. So, guys, whenever you see the word meets, you're thinking simultaneous equation. Yeah? Now, when you substitute it in, you're going to form a quadratic, and that's where we start thinking about this exactly one point. Yeah? So, here we're going to use substitution. Wherever I see y, I'm going to replace it with 4x plus 1. Yeah? Hey, yo, Mariam, you absolutely violated me today. What's going on? Kx squared plus 3. Y now is 4x plus 1. Plus k minus 3 is 0. Okay. Mariam's on smoke. She's only year 7. Why am I getting violated? What did I do to deserve this? So you got kx squared plus 12x plus 3 plus k minus 3 is 0. Start a vlog channel. Do I not upload enough? Hey, yo, Monkey Pickle Pants. Someone did make a cold edit of me on TikTok once upon a time. I can't. I'd have to find it. If we have time at the end, I can try and find it. When's the next mukbang? I don't know. When is the next mukbang? We have to convince Hokia to do something like that with me. Here, guys, the 3's cancel, don't they? Now we're left with a quadratic. What has to be true about this quadratic? Quadratic. In this case, what has to be true about this quadratic? So we equated them. E should what equals 0? So you can't just say equals 0. Neil needs to vlog. What? Do I not upload enough content already, dude? The discriminant equals 0. So guys, one root, they meet at one point, means that this has one root exactly. It means the discriminant equals 0. Okay, one solution means that this quadratic can only have one solution, meaning that the discriminant equals 0. All right, now when you read this, guys, what is the value of b? What's the value of b? A, B, C, easy as 1, 2, 3. What do you mean, Ari? You should be following me already, dude. So, 12 squared minus 4. What's your A's and C's? Hey, yo, Mariam, I hope you're learning something, yeah? Yeah, they're both K. Kid Cudi. Do you guys even know who Kid Cudi is? Surely not. Surely not. So 12 squared is 144. Minus 4k squared is 0. Then what do we do? You guys know who Kid Cudi is? How? Kid Cudi was only about when I was... What? What do you mean who doesn't know Kid Cudi? When I was your age was when Kid Cudi was coming up, like, day and night. That's true. It's actually easier than difference of two squares. I would definitely want to do something first. So Ishan, I'd want to do that first. Divide by 4. So Memo doesn't know who Kid Cudi is. Now guys, if we're solving here, do we need to do completing the square, or sorry, factorizing? I mean, you could, but do you have to here? I mean, what can you do instead? That's just simpler. Just gotta look out for these things. But Mina, that's one of them. Yeah, Uma. I wouldn't move the 36. But yeah, k is in one place, guys. I'd move it over. Yeah. So k is plus or minus 6. But as you guys, Amina and Maya are identifying, is that because k is positive, k can only be 6. Yeah. So just be careful of that. Now, for this value of k, find the coordinates of this point of intersection. Yeah. So find where these two meet, given that k is 6. Now, what do we do with this k is 6? What do we do with that value? How do we use that k is 6 to find the coordinates of intersection, where those two things met? Plug it in where? Where do we plug it back into? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which line, guys, are we going to sub it back into? So there's like 8 different lines here. Which part would you sub k back into? Michael, think about where that went to. So guys, I wouldn't sub into 1. Hey, you guys just copying each other. Guys, number 2 comes from line 1. So why would you sub it into line 1 when it ends up being line 2 anyway? Okay, you guys, hey, yo, now you guys just copy my answer now. What is this, man? Oh, man, what is this? So you sub into that. So k is 6x squared, 12x plus k is 0. That's what we're solving. We're solving this quadratic. Yeah, which came from the simultaneous equations. That was the simultaneous equations, and then it's simplified. Yeah? Okay, so to solve this, what would you guys do first? Yeah, right, Jack, mate. Don't try it, mate. Don't try it, die, mate. Divide by 6. Now, this should be a really easy factorizing situation. Ayo, Sam, man, what would you wouldn't put this in the calculator, bro, not this one. CFK, x is -1, no real roots? Dude, come on, man. What does that mean? If x is -1, bro just went straight into the calculator as well. Yeah, x plus 1. So x is -1. What is this? This is 1 real root. It's 1 point, isn't it? This is 1 real root. That's what we expected. Yeah? But now, I wanted the coordinates, so we just sub in for y. So remember, guys, the line was y equals here. Y is 4x plus 1, right? So we just sub it back into there. 4x plus 1, which is -4 plus 1 is -3. So there you go. There's your coordinate. Nice, mate. Nice, mate. All right. It's a proper year 12 question, that. Slay. Oh! It's time for Kahoot, man. So you guys have learned the discriminant. You guys ready to get smoked in Kahoot? How many marks would that be? So part A could be 4. Part B, like 2 or 3. Probably 4 and 2, I'd say. Safe movie. Who said slay? Mariam, of course you can do Kahoot still. Yo, TikTok, by the way. I'm just seeing you guys. What's up, guys? What's up? If you want to play Kahoot with me, come to YouTube, man. Alright, so Kahoot coming up, mate. Kahoot is coming up. So yeah, to all the TikTokers, come to YouTube to play Kahoot. Oh, I need to log in. Well, we made year 12, lesson 6. No, lesson 5. This is lesson 5, isn't it? Yes, lesson 5. Your calculators are needed, apparently. Right, put it in the chat. Have I done a seafood mukbang? I haven't, no. I'm not really that much into seafood. Alright, let's go. Alright, mate, I'm in. Alright, I'm Neil Does winning today. Show you guys how it's done. Where's my calc now? There. Key stage 3 is at 3 o'clock. See you, Mario. What should we give you? Guys, you got 30 seconds to join. Yo, Mano. It's called the HyperX. HyperX. The RGB. Jad, my next lesson's with Key Stage 3, which is at 3. But that's a private link, so that's not a public one. Key Stage 3 is wild. There's like 600 kids in there. It's like the Wild West. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jad, my next public lesson will be on Wednesday at 11, with the students going into year 13. Wednesday 11. Oh, I mean, you guys should. Oh, wait, let me have my calculator. Oh! Oh! Oh, it was the second! Who got it first? You better have got it wrong. Let's see. Fancy dough. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Mike. So here, just typing that in. B squared, that's just 36 minus 4. A is 1, C is minus 10. So, you know, I skipped some bits there just for quickness, innit? Alright, let's check out this leaderboard. Ah, yeah, the first person got it wrong. Let's go. Yo, you guys were slow. Natalie, a whole 200 points behind me. It's not looking good, guys. We need to up the pace. We need to up the pace. Rushi, you're doing it without a calculator. It's not looking good, Mike. Which car? Oh, man. Oh. I know that. I know that. Natalie, you're lacking. It's time to speed it up. Oh, still 2 people over Thailand and Japan. Hey, yo, guys, come on. This is the Great Wall of China. Come on, you should know that. This is the Great Wall of China. There's like the Great Wall of Thailand. Okay. I'm still maintaining my 2 points difference. Hey, yo, whoever said Japan, that's crazy. Alright, next one. I wish I could see the answers, man. I would expose some of you. The discriminant. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, huh? Theo, still though, who said Japan? We all know that not all of them are maths related. Hey, yo, nah, you guys got absolutely tricked here, mate. The discriminant's actually minus 27, not minus 29. Oh my god. Hey, yo, you guys, you give Dom too much credit for making these cahoots. Like, there's just, you guys got tricked. Alright. Still maintaining some gap here. You guys need to still up your game, mate. Still up your game. So, next one, question 4. Calculate the discriminant. Oh. No, why have I got the answer button? Oh, I think I was 7th to answer that. I think I was quite slow there. Too cold. Bottled it. 144. So, what we got? We got that. So, I mean, you could have the 0 in there. It would look like this: 0 squared minus 4ac, 144. I mean, most of you are getting it, which is good. But let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Just for the next round. Okay. I mean, you guys are slowly creeping up. So, let's see. Last question, mate. Let's see if anyone can beat me. I mean, Biney's getting there. Let's go, let's go. Calculate the discriminant for that. Okay. Okay, no, wait. Huh? Oh my god! I squared it and then squared... Oh my god, I messed up. Oh my god, there's no time. I got it, I'm on the podium. But I literally got it in the last second. 41. So the B term here was -3. But, wait, hold on. So the B term was -3. But the first thing I wrote down was this. I wrote -9. So I don't know what I was thinking. So then I looked for 113 and I was like, no way, there's no 113. All right, let's see. Did I manage to win? I was slow. Oh, Lydia. Oh, I think I won. Surely. I'm too good, mate. Come on. Come on, guys. You need to do better next time. Sort it out. Where's my W's, man? Where's my W's? I keep winning, man. You guys are too slow. You guys, even when I answered it in the last second, you guys still couldn't beat me. So close from the podium. 30 seconds ain't enough, Audrey. What do you mean? What do you mean? Anyway, guys, well done today. Remember, this is the first one I've won. What do you mean? I swear I've won more. Or was that someone else? Guys, remember, if you want to join the main course with the summer discounts, in the description, there is a link. Yeah, it will link to the WhatsApp with the code SUMMER. So if you're interested, just click that link and have a conversation with my team. But yeah, otherwise, remember there's homework that you guys can complete in the meantime. And I'll see you all on Wednesday, mate. Have a good couple of days, guys. Peace out. Have a good one. Nice one. Rashid, that was a trick question. No, it wasn't. I did a question like that in the lesson. See you guys. Have a good one, dudes. Peace out. In a bit. Nice one. See you on Wednesday.